So here's what you need to do first, and this is probably the most important step. You got to figure out what to the third and what to the third, because that will tell you what is A and what is B, okay? You need to figure out those things. So usually it will get smaller because something is being raised to the third power. First thing we're starting with today is a sum of cubes, hence the plus sign, okay? So every single time that we do things today, it's going to follow this pattern. A, B, leave a space. A squared, AB, which means A times B, and B squared, okay? And then you're just going to use a pattern, SOAP, to help you figure out the signs. So the signs will go same, opposite, always positive. So you notice I'm putting that like over the empty spots there, okay? So I'll write this out to the side, and you should copy it too. S-O-A-P. Here's what this stands for. This is a new kind of factoring for you. S is for same. O is for opposite. A is for always. P is for positive, yeah. So the first sign will be the same as what you have in the problem. The second sign will be opposite of that. The third sign will be always positive. So if you're dealing with the, again, sum of cubes, that's a plus sign. So the same as plus is plus. So those would be plus. Opposite of that would be minus. And then always positive would be plus. So when I have a sum of cubes, it would be plus, minus, plus. You don't need to memorize that. You just memorize SOAP. And you know that it's going to be same, opposite, always positive. Okay, let's do a couple here. You got to figure out A and B. What to the third plus what to the third. It's plus because that's a sign that I saw. Okay? So this would be X is A. Okay? So we're trying to figure out what's A and B. What to the third power is 27. You can cheat and look at the poster. It's fine. 3. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So 3. So A is X, B is 3. So now you're going to make two parentheses for me. You're going to make one that's a kind of smaller for a binomial and one that's larger for a trinomial. Okay? And I would label it on your notes so that you can learn later when you forget. So it's AB. A squared, I'm putting this below it. AB, B squared. Now I'm putting it below the parentheses. So now we're going to fill in the parentheses, okay? So A and B, so that's X and 3. Are you with me there? Okay. A squared is X squared. AB is A times B, so X times 3. What's that? 3X. Yeah, and then B is 3, so what's B squared? 3 squared, which is 9. Okay. So if you want to make your notes even better, you could say this is 3 squared. Okay. All right, and now you SOAP. So S-O-A-P. Same, opposite, always positive. Look at the sign that you have up here. It's a plus sign. So you are going to do same as that. What's opposite of that? Minus, and then always positive, plus. So it all depends on what sign you have here. Because I have a plus sign, I do plus first, opposite of that, and then always positive. Okay, let's see. Could you try and figure this out? What to the third plus what to the third with your table? What's A? What's B? Chat. What is A? I already said it. Nice. Okay, what about B?
6.
It's not just 6. So just start with a 6. 6N. Okay, so A is M, and then B is 6N. Okay, so you got a first smaller parentheses and then a larger parentheses because you have a binomial and a trinomial. And again, I'll write this below it just to remember what we're filling the blanks with. AB, A squared, AB, B squared. Okay. What is, so your first parentheses would be A, B. So M, 6n. Don't try and do the signs yet, just leave blanks. What's a squared? It's just m squared. What's a times b? So you're doing m times 6n. Okay, so alphabetical order usually makes more sense. 6mn is usually how we do that. And then b squared would be 6n squared. Think about this carefully. You got to do 6 squared first, so it's actually 36n squared. So you have to square both of those things. Again, if you need an explanation, I got this by doing 6n, both of them squared. Okay? Okay, fill in the signs. So the sign is plus. So same as that. It's going to be plus, opposite, always positive. Okay, and that would be it. That's as far as you go. We're not doing all of these. Let's see. Would you try... What's the first thing you look for when you're factoring? GCF. Every single time. Okay, is there a GCF on number 9? Is there a GCF on number 9? Yes, it's 4. Okay, so divide it out in front. Don't disappear it. Remember, it just goes out here. So that would be 125. 125, a to the third plus 1. You need to have something in that spot. You are not done. This is, now you see 500 was not a perfect square, but 125 is. So now you got to figure out a and b. So what to the third plus what to the third. So just figure out a and b for me. What would they be? 5a, and what's b? 1. Okay, you need to keep 4 out front. Go ahead and do it right away. And then a smaller parentheses, a bigger parentheses. So ab, 5a, 1. I don't have room, so, but remember we're following that pattern. So now a squared is, ooh, what's that? 5a squared. What's 5 squared? 25, and then you've got, yeah, a squared. A times b is 5a times 1. 5a, and what is b squared? 1 squared, so 1. Your signs, same, opposite, always positive. What is it same to? Plus. So that's what you're basing this off of. Plus, minus, plus. Okay, we're not doing 10 because I don't feel like it. We're going to do some difference of cubes now. Okay, so same rules apply, except, shift this up. You have a minus sign instead of a plus sign. So you need to figure out, again, what's A, what's B. You're going to see a minus sign in between them. Figure those things out first, so that way you can do the pattern, which again is still the same thing. AB, A squared, A times B, B squared. And your signs are same, opposite, always positive, so it's going to be plus. Opposite of that. Sorry, minus, plus, plus. Wow. Because it'd be same as the negative. This is a difference. Remember, difference means subtract. Okay, so these are difference of cubes. All right, can you please figure out the first one? Most of these I'm going to have you do kind of on your own. Can you figure out A and B with your table? What's A? X. What's B? Okay, that was easy. Okay, so now fill in the blanks. So small one, big one. A, B, A squared, A, B, B squared. Wow, that was bad. Okay, so X, 1. What's A squared? X squared. A times B is X times 1. So you can put 1X or just X. And B squared is 1 squared. So 1. And now your signs, you got to pay attention to your signs. So Look at your sign this time. It is a negative or minus. So same would be minus. Opposite is plus, always positive. Okay, I'm going to back off and let you do most of this. Number 12 with your table. Please figure out A and B first. Okay, it is not just 6. What else is it? 6, 6K, and 5. Okay, see if you can fill out the rest with your table. Now we check that we have the right A and B. You're doing AB, A squared, AB, B squared. Okay, let's make sure we all understand. A squared would be 6 squared and K squared. So 36K squared. B squared, you should have 25. What's A times B? 6K times 5. 30K. Yeah. And now you fill in your signs if you haven't done that already. Because the sign is negative, the same as that is still negative. Opposite is plus. Always positive plus. Okay, let's do 13. That'll be the last one. Does 13 have a GCF?
4.
It does. Yeah, 4. Your Q should be like 4 and 32 are not perfect cubes. So in order for them to maybe be perfect cubes, you would have to divide by a GCF first. So that would leave me with 1 minus 8h to the third. Okay, notice your variable comes second, not first. So you need to figure out what's A and what's B based on the one I have left in black, okay? All right, A, you should have 1. Okay, what is B? 2H. So notice on this one, so you're going to leave your GCF out in front. Come on, move. Hold on, speed dumb. Okay, there we go. Leave your GCF out in front before you factor it into these parentheses. So notice that the variable is going to come second, and that's okay. So AB, A squared, A times B, B squared. So A squared, this time the variable is going to go at the end. What is B squared? 4H squared. Yeah, and your sign should be minus plus plus because it's same as a negative, opposite of the negative, plus, always positive.